All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Expose News TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they give una hot updates on how things they be for Biafra land, on anything with the sup. Always know that we'll be here to give you straight up how it's happening. Okay, the latest one with the buzz range coming from the PM Ekpa after recently it was released into public that 27 kidnappers, yes, in quotes, ESN members that are loyal to Simon Ekpa were killed by security operatives. Yes, my people, this is the latest news and that came up. And of course, we know how things are whenever this kind of news comes up. Now, it was seen, PM Ekpa, Simon Ekpa saw this and was like, and decided to react to it immediately because, of course, this is not true. And he debunked it with immediate effect. And the next thing, this is what he said. He says here that disregard this criminal in former Enugu, there is nothing like an ESN. If they have killed innocent Biafrans for propaganda, we will retaliate heavily. And they will feel the forces of Biafra in Enugu in a few days. And people, this is just the truth. Right from time when PM Ekpa came back, I think he dissolved. There was a dissolving of the ESN, Eastern Security Network. Yes, there was a dissolving. And ever since then, he has been announcing that there is no ESN. He has said this several times. But each time these people, to push their propaganda and to push whatever it is within their mind, they would come out and say, oh, that there is an ESN, or that they killed ESN members, or that they found ESN members kidnapping or killing their own people and stuff like that. They would always wake up and say things like this. But whenever the PM sees this, he would always come up and say, oh, what you people are saying is not true because I have dissolved the ESN. What we have is the Biafra Liberation Army. Yes, and he still mentioned it here. Let me go on. He says here, all the command of the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Resistance Fighters, and the Biafra Navy in Bakassi are intact. Of course, none of our fighters are missing. But if this is true, this means that there are innocent Biafrans that have been slaughtered by the terrorist state in Enugu. And we will hit you very hard in the coming days because, of course, there will be an investigation that will be taking place. That is what this particular talk means. The PM is going to put into investigation concerning the fact that they have released that, in quotes, they have sent some men, ESN in quote, according to them, to Judgement. And if they are actually men that were sent to Judgement, that means these people have sent innocent Biafrans to Judgement, and they are going to feel the heat in the coming days. This is what the PM is saying. He said, is it on record that even in former Abia state, that the terrorist police Nigeria are shooting each other, thinking they are shooting non-existent ESN? Because there is no ESN at all. They have been dissolved. And he said here that what we have is the Biafra Liberation Army. Any day you announce you have killed the Biafra Liberation Army, I will take you seriously. For now, we'll investigate and we'll revenge if Biafra find out that there have been innocent Biafrans have been killed for this propaganda. Yes, my people, we know that whatever propaganda that they want to push, they would always find a way to hold down or whatever it is to pull their sources. Also, the Biafra Prime Minister will be having a joint media interview, of course, soon. Just get ready for it. Everything that he is doing, as we all know, is to push for the movement of the Biafra the Biafra freedom. Nothing is going to stop us. There is nothing to actually think about because anything that we do here is for the benefit of the Biafra Liberation Army. Okay, again, of course, there have been a video has been released, and in this video, young boys are lying lifeless. And the PM has commented on this. He said that these people are people. Okay, let me read it. He said this is the work of the HQ Nigerian Army against Nigerian people, against Biafra people rather. The extrajudicial executions by the Nigerian Army. Another massacre of Obibi, Ubiruru, Ihite, Uwe in Olu, Uku government area of Imo State, youths by the Nigerian military. These unarmed young men walking home and going about their business were shot dead by soldiers for committing no crime. This is what has been happening a while now in Olo, which is the truth. It has been happening consistently, and Nobody is taking note of it. Under Tinubu's regime, this particular genocide is happening. Genocide is happening under Tinubu's regime. Let the world take note. Oh. Let the world take note. Because when the time will come, when there will be a full-time retaliation on these people, let them not cry. Let them not cry. That's just the truth of the matter. Because
I have told him in person, I have told him publicly and privately that APC governor will be the next governor of Abia State. How it will happen, I don't know, but it will happen.
So why are you not confident?
I'm confident because we are working hard. I'm confident because my government is working hard. The president is working hard.
Now we are going to start afresh to listen to this man. After that, of course, going by the title of this very broadcast, I have said December 2nd declaration roadmap. December 2nd declaration roadmap. The zoo doesn't know what is hitting them. So I have we will be talking about the short video made today by the Prime Minister. We are going to analyze it properly to so that our people will understand, because there is something significant that he said. He said something significant, which I have been touchlighting some of these things he said in the past. I've been trying to, use some moments to let our people understand these things. But today, the Prime Minister actually said it the way it should be. So we are going to analyze it properly for our people to understand what the Prime Minister is saying. And then, but before that, let us first of all listen to this idiot, analyze whatever he said, and send a very important message to him. Very, very important message to him. Please, if you are joining me here, endeavor to do the needful. Very, very important. If you know anybody that knows this man, tag him, tell him to come here. We want to send message to Benjamin Kalu. Benjamin Kalu and his likes, because he's not the only one. Now let's move.
This will be the last time that a Labour governor will govern Abia State. I say it without missing word.
He said this will be the last time the Labour Party, or whatever they call them, will govern Abia State. And let me announce, let me say this categorically, without missing word, that I myself and the entire Biafra government in exile are not in any way advocating or fighting for Labour Party, or whatever they call it. Even the OT himself is not my friend. I don't know him, and I don't want to know him. I don't want to come in contact with him. As a matter of fact, I see him the same way I see other governors. I see him the same way I see Soludo. I see him the same way I see Rocha Sokorocha. I see him the same way I see Hope Uzodinma. I see him the same way I see his predecessor. Okay, Zipazo. So the only difference there is that he hasn't come out publicly to, declare how he invited or inviting the Zoo Janjaweed to come and massacre innocent Biafra, just as others are doing, like Hope Uzodinma, Nyesonwike, Devil Omahi, Kerafaya Chukuma Solu Afufu Solu Fulani, and his predecessor, Ekpa, that invited the military during Operation Python Dance. So these are the differences between the man called OT and others. But in as much as he is ruling the defunct Abia State under the zoo and its constitution, he is my enemy. He's not my brother. I don't know him, and I don't want to know him. So I am not in any way siding, fighting, or protecting OT and his party. As a matter of fact, the person we know as leader of that party is an enemy of Biafra, Peter Obi, who massacred innocent Biafrans during his time as governor of Anambra State and dumped their bodies in a Zoo River. So we are not in one page. Ebefa not the far from Ebaeno. We are not the same, and we can never be the same. As a matter of fact, both Oti himself will face the Lord of Biafra for serving under the zoo and, of course, overseeing the representing the zoo, representing the oppressor within Biafra land. So he himself, Oti, will still face the Lord of Biafra, no matter how he tried to be a good person, try to claim to have brought electricity in Abia State or build road in Abia State. It's none of my business. All those useless roads he's building will be, in fact, very soon, that Aba will be the old Aba. We are going to build a new Aba under Biafra. We will build a new Aba, which will be a mega city, gigantic city under Biafra government. So all this one he's doing, Krotana and Niro, claiming he's building road. That one we don't care. So I am not here to fight for Oti or to protect Oti. I don't know him. I don't want to know him. I've not seen him before. But there is antecedent. There is antecedent. There is a meaning. I have read a different meaning from what this man is saying, which many of you might have not, seen. I have read a different meaning based on the current situation in our land, based on what I have seen already, based on what has happened already in other parts of the zoo, not the zoo, in other parts of Biafra land. I have read a different meaning from what this man says. So let us listen to him and send a message to him.
The next governor of Abia State will be APC governor. Yeah, I say it without missing word. So we are friends, yes. We work together, yes. But I will not be number 6 citizen of the country, and another party will govern my state. The next election of 2027.
Did you hear that? He said he will not be. First of all, he announced categorically, without missing word, that the next governor of Abia State will be APC. First of all, I want to tell Benjamin Kalo that there is no more Abia State. What you are calling Abia State today is a defunct state under the Zoological Republic. So there is no Abia State as far as we are concerned. The same thing with every other state created by the zoo within Biafra. They are all defunct. As a matter of fact, I just showed you the Biafra map a couple of minutes ago. I just showed you the Biafra map a couple of minutes ago, which you are still seeing now on your screen. So in this very map, as you can see it, this whole map here, there is no a place called Abia State. There is no any place called Abia State. Even though you go through the names, 40 United States of Biafra, and Capita. There is no, if you go through here, you can never see any name called Abia State. There is nothing like that. So, as a matter of fact, anybody who knows the idiot must let him know that that Abia State, or whatever they call it, is a defunct state and does not exist within Biafra. For now, let them enjoy it as much as they can. Let them enjoy it while it lasts. But very, very soon, they will no longer mention that name Abia State again. Now, let's continue.
The next election of 2027, so we are friends, yes. We work together, yes. But I will not be number 6 citizen of the country, and another party will govern my state. The next election.
Did you hear that? He said we are friends. Yeah, they are friends. But he cannot be the number 6 citizen of the country. The country he's talking about is the zoo called Nigeria. That he cannot be the number 6 citizen of the zoo while another party is governing his state. First and foremost, I want to let Benjamin Kallo to know that even the old Abia state, the defunct Abia state, does not belong to you alone. That is number one. And number two, the defunct Abia state is not under your palm. That is number two. Number three, the defunct Abia state is not waiting for you to make a choice of who rules them or who leads them. This is number three. The defunct Abia state under the zoo within Biafra territory is not waiting for you or taking permission from you to come and decide who leads them. Everybody should understand this. People must made to understand this. These kind of criminals must understand, the likes of Benjamin Kallo, that the old Abia, the defunct Abia, will not be taking permission or are not taking permission from this kind of idiot, this kind of criminal, to tell them or to decide for them who leads them. It doesn't work, and it doesn't happen that way. Based on what he said, that he cannot be the number 6 citizen of the zoo while another party is ruling his state, as if he is the owner of the said state. People have to understand this.
Yes, but I will not be number 6 citizen of the country and another party will govern my state. The next election of 2027, the APC governor will be there.
Did you hear that? He said the next election, the 2027 election, another person who will be there will be APC. APC governor will be there. And remember, he said it without missing word. He said he is talking without missing word. Are you paying attention, my people? Now, listen to me. This very man called Benjamin Kallo, this is Fulefu here, is sitting down somewhere in Abuja, deciding for people in the old and defunct Abia state. Pay attention, my people. This is very, very serious. Now, this very man, this same man called Benjamin Kallo, was not there. He wasn't there to decide whether Operation Python dance would take place in the same old Abia. He wasn't there. I'm sure he was already a grown-up then. He was already been born then. But he was nowhere to be found when Operation Python dance danced in that same Abia that he's talking about. Now, as if that is not enough, this man is telling you with authority, as if the main purpose is to better the lives of those located in that defunct state of Abia state, in that defunct state of Abia. It is not for the betterment of the people located in that geography. Rather, it is at your own peril, at the detriment of those who are located within that very territory. Now, listen to him.
I have told him in person, I have told him publicly and privately that APC governor will be the next governor of Abia state.
Now, he said he told Oti in person, publicly and personally otherwise, that APC will succeed you. Is it a threat? Was that a threat? I want to tell you something, but let me continue. Let me continue. I have a message. I have a particular word for you and for him.
Of Abia state. How it will happen, I don't know, but it will happen. So,
did you hear that? He said, how it will, now I think we have arrived. He said, how it will happen, he doesn't know. Remember, he's coming from, I cannot be the sixth citizen of the zoo. Another person will be governing, another party will be governing his state. First of all, the question is, who made you the sixth citizen of the zoo? APC made him the sixth citizen of the zoo. Is it benefiting the Biafran people? The answer is no. Is it benefiting those located in the defunct Abia state he's talking about? The answer is no. So, who made you the sixth citizen of the zoo? The Fulani made him the sixth citizen of the zoo, isn't it? The truth, the answer is, it is. So, now, he said that no matter how will it happen, he doesn't know. He said he doesn't know how it will happen. Pay attention. Let us pick that word. Because now I am beginning to see another old Imo state in the old Abia. I am beginning, in fact, I foresaw Imo in Abia. I foresaw Imo in the defunct Abia state. I am beginning to see it. He said, how will it happen? I don't know, but I am certain it's going to happen. I know it will happen, but how will it happen? I don't know. So when he said, how will it happen? I don't know, meaning that they will get it by crook or by hook, because he knows very well how person becomes the governor. He knows very well how person is elected into an office. He knows very well that for you to be a governor, you must be elected by the people that want you to lead them. That is only the right way. And for him to come here to tell you, how will it happen? I don't know, but it will happen. Meaning that he knows that nobody in the old and defunct Abia state in his right mind and right senses will vote any person from APC to lead them in Abia state. That is the reason why he has completely sidelined the right process of doing it, which is through voting. He has sidelined it because he has said he doesn't know how it will happen. How will it happen? I don't know, but it will happen. So he has sidelined the right path, and he's ready to take it by crook or by hook. Therefore, I foresaw Imo in the old Abia state. Remember, I told you when Soludo came, I told you I foresaw Imo in Anambra. That word came to pass, and it's still today, it's still happening. Anambra has never known peace ever since Chukwuma Soludo made a comment asking the then Eastern Security Network to come and take amnesty. Anambra has not known peace till today. Chukwuma Soludo keep on inviting the terrorists in khaki uniform to terrorize the people of Anambra State in the name of fighting the Biafra Liberation Army. Since then till today, Anambra has never known peace. Anywhere you come from, be it in Hiala, Newi, anywhere, wherever you come from in Anambra State, you will understand what I'm talking about. If it's not the Zoo Janjaweed, it will be the Fulani herdsmen terrorists, which they are all the same. They are all the same. OBS, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. You see, now I'm telling you again, I foresaw old Imo in the old Abia. But one thing is giving me hope and joy. One thing is giving me hope. One particular thing is giving me hope and joy. And that thing which is giving me hope and joy is, excuse me, we do not know how long it will take the zoo to surrender after the 2nd of December. We don't know how long will it take the zoo to surrender. Are you paying attention? So we don't know. That is one thing that is giving me hope and joy. It might take the zoo 6 months. It might take the zoo 1 year. It might take the zoo, I don't know. So we don't know how long will it take the zoo to surrender. Right? So if it takes the zoo few months to surrender after the declaration, because he no doom, but na their terrorist camp, no doom. Also ya na-agba. Also ya na-agba. 247 also ya na-agba. Ọkwa the same thing I na-eme now ka na-eme, but I emezi the tempo increased. They will be descended on. We'll batch on them like ebe ijiji igurube bekwasalu n'ube. So the tempo will be increased to the maximum. So what I don't know is how long. What if it doesn't take till 2027? Because now, and let me tell you, let me inform you, Biafrans, many of you are not aware. Let me tell you, let me use now and announce it to the whole Biafrans all over the world. This social media saga you see going on, let me announce it. The social media saga that you see going on today is the frustration of the Biafra departure from the Zoological Republic. I want to make it very clear on a simple term, and everybody should understand it. The social media brouhaha you see today, which the Fulani has included themselves. Fulani is now coming on social media to do saga with Biafran people. In fact, I told you yesterday that I'm trying to follow this whole thing because I know I know the reason, I know the cause, and I know where it's heading. The citizens of the zoo can no longer hold their frustration of the departure of Biafra, the exodus, the mass exodus of Biafra, which they have all seen. My brothers and sisters, no country can stand a guerrilla warfare. That is the truth. And the whole people is aware. The whole people are aware. The citizens are aware. They have seen that the zoo Janjaweed has been overpowered. The citizens have seen it. And they are all following what is going on. You don't know. They are all following. If you see the way they are following the Prime Minister's X handle and the way they are listening to our broadcast and everything, you will be amazed the way they are following. They are following more than you. You go upon Biafra. They are following this battle more than you as a Biafran. They are following it. No news, no Biafran news has ever passed the zoo, citizens by. Each and every day, no news from Biafra. They are being irritated with the way Biafra Liberation Army is decimating and neutralizing the terrorists in uniform. They are being irritated. They can't hold it. They are agitated. In fact, they don't know, and they have no power to stop it. That is the worst part. You see, when you are sick and you can't do anything to heal yourself. Not even a medicine. You can't do anything. You just watch yourself go down. You don't know what you have no solution, no remedy. That is the frustration. That is all this saga you see now. The citizens of the zoo can no longer take it anymore. So they have come out to say, in fact, since the soldiers, since they are terrorists in uniform, can no longer tackle this. Rather, they are being sent to judgment on a daily basis. Let us now do the saga on social media and push them away. That is what is happening today. In case you don't know. That's why I tell you, I'm following it up. I am following it. I have announced it, and I will continue to follow it until the end. Yes, that is the truth. So the good part of what this idiot said is that we do not know. We don't know how long will it take the zoo to surrender. But I will come there. I'm coming to that part when I'll be playing the video and analyzing the statement of the Prime Minister later in this very broadcast. So let's keep it there first because I will come there. Let's continue. So this idiot said that the next governor of the old and defunct Abia state is going to be an APC man. When he is not even aware if the zoo will still be on existence within Biafra territory. He's not aware. He's not making, he's just making an assumption. People lost touch. People have lost touch. They don't understand what is going on. Even when they know, yet they claim not to be aware. They pretend not to be aware. Keep hitting the like button and keep doing the needful. Please, once you join me, you're welcome.
So why are you not confident? I'm confident because we are working hard.
Did you hear that? He was asked by the journalist, how comes you are so confident that APC will take over the defunct Abia State? He said he is confident because they are working hard. How are you working hard? And what kind of hard you are working? You are working hard behind the scene to take over the old and defunct Abia State. When the person who is there as a Labour Party man is working hard to please his subject, so that they can be able to, did I even say his subject? Who are his subject? To please the people within that very location, to see if somehow he will continue, should in case